Oh, come on. This is being so annoying. So I was checking all of the things before I went live and everything looked good. But tell me why the moment I go live and I start trying to like pop out the chats, everybody wants me to log back in. I'm like, I've been logged in this whole time. Oh my gosh. Continue. This is like, and then I have everything on two-factor authentication, so I keep having to like go into email addresses and verify pins and oh my god, yes, trust this device. Like, high key, you've been on here forever and okay. I got one chat out. I think I have. Alright, come on. Let's get this together. We got this. Yes, I did log in from a new device because you literally told me to log in. I can't with this. What is happening? Alright, Kick is popped out. Rumble, you are popped out. Sorry about that. Alright, Twitch, you're popped out. So the thing with the chats is that, oh, come on. Cookies? Really? Oh, I know why everything's being like this. I figured it out. Hold on. The thing is that as I was researching, there we go. As I was researching to figure out why Kick wasn't working on Chrome, it said to go ahead and delete all my cookies. And I'm like, okay, I'll delete all the cookies. I don't care. So I deleted all the cookies, and that did help Kick be able to... See, now it's being annoying again, though, because I could see Rumble, I could see Twitch, and I could see YouTube, but it's not doing Kick. And Kick is on my Chrome. So I don't know why it's not. See, and then the things I wrote. So the things that I write are showing up in the Kick chat, but they're not showing up in my Social Stream Ninja. But the things that I write in Social Stream Ninja, like, they are showing up. But then it's not. Let me write something on Kick. Like, literally, I'm just gonna write the word something. So I write something, and it's showing up in the pop-out chat. However, it's not showing up in, okay, so that just means that I'm gonna have a dual screen again today, a 2-screen setup with, Social Stream, not Social Stream, with Streamlabs on one side and Kick Chat on the other, because it's the only way I'm going to be able to see the Kick Chat, because I don't know what's going on. And I thought I had fixed it. Well, let's start the game. Go live. I thought I had fixed it, and oh, and camera. Hello. Don't have white background today. We're experimenting with other colors. This is a cool tone gray, I think. I don't know about tones. I just made that up. I know it's gray, but I don't know what tone it is. But why does this look like a quasi passport photo? Except for the hair being here. Like, Passport likes you to look the ugliest you've ever looked. I think the only uglier picture than like a passport or like a passport would be like a... Oh my god, why is the word escaping me right now? Mugshot. Mugshot's the only one that's got like passport photo beat. So I partially fixed Kick to where it is now. Oh, in-ears. It is on Chrome now, instead of having to run it through Brave. And I thought that would fix the issues with the chat. Oh wait, no, not join chat. What am I doing? Not join. Load game. And I am playing friends only. Stream Worlds 22. So I thought this would fix the chat. I was hopeful that I'd be able to see the chat, because that way I could just focus over here where I have the prompter. But I can't focus on the prompter because then I'm gonna miss Kick Chat. But okay, I thought I fixed it. I partially fixed it. It's fine. We'll figure it out eventually. I actually do think that the Kick Stream Manager page has gotten some updates, so I need to reacquaint myself with that, because it has been like a good year since Kick stopped working for me on Chrome, and so I hadn't been streaming to Kick. But as it stands right now, most things are repaired, so we are multi-streaming on Kick, Twitch, Rumble, YouTube, and Facebook, which is kind of how we started, so it's kind of nice to be back to like our roots, our streaming roots of sorts. Now, I should go ahead and hello and welcome to Nathaly's Cacophony of Chaos. This is Nathaly being chaotic from the onset, because we can't get this right. Every single stream has to seem like it's my first one. It's not my first one, y'all. I've been doing this for like 3 years, maybe 4. But hey, one of these days we'll get it. But if we figured it out, honestly, would it be Nathaly's Cacophony of Chaos? Would we be out here being like, could we legitimately claim the title of Chaos if I figured things out? I feel like we wouldn't be able to, honestly. Well, I'm sure I'd be chaotic in some other fashion. Like, even if we fixed one thing, something else would pop up. And as it stands right now, I'm going to give it, and I know we're already live, so it's kind of like pointless, but I'm going to give it one more chat check over here on, I also adjusted my lighting, because I had my, with the 2 monitor display, what am I doing? With the 2 monitor configuration, I have one on top of the other, and I had the ring light on the bottom monitor. But if, after watching and rewatching Friday's stream, I watched it so many times. It lives rent free in my mind. The whole, when I finally realized that I looked topless, which again, I was not. We all know I was not. But anyways, that's beside the point. Not today's stream. But when I was reviewing that over and over and over again, I realized how like flashbang grenade my like. See, and that's the thing. This is part of why I care about the chat, because if you're here, if you're contributing to the stream, and if you're chatting, and if you're on Kick, if Kick is your preferred platform, I want you to stay on Kick, but I also want whatever you say to be part of the chat. Like, I can see it, yeah, but it's not like, it's not part of the whole display, because it's not showing up. And that is why I wanted to fix it, but I don't understand what went wrong. I don't know what else to do, because I have the Kick chat popped out. Maybe okay, I'll just do it one more time. I'll do it one more time, because who knows? It might work. Alright, so it does keep saying that the session is misconfigured, so whatever that means, maybe that is the problem with Kick, which is why I'm thinking that maybe if I figure out what that problem is, we'll be able to like get it to show up on the actual stream. Alright, I'm gonna just do 1, 2, 3. Rumble, Twitch, YouTube. And there it goes. See, so it's showing up on the Kick chat window, but Kick chats are not showing up on the live, which I'll have to figure out how to fix that. And Social Stream Ninja does work with Kick, but I do have a version of Social Stream Ninja that's like 5 versions old, so maybe that's the issue, and once I fix that, then there won't be any struggles. That'll be the next thing that I fix, and hopefully by the next stream, which I am planning to stream again tomorrow, we'll be situated back to when we used to get things right consistently. So moving on to the game, I have played the game a little bit, because if you could tell, the save that I uploaded was 22 hours, and if you look at my catalog, we don't have 22 hours of gameplay. So what's been happening is, yesterday and today, I did go on to do the tedium things, like fulfilling orders, and you know, there's a couple of resources that I just had to run around to where they were, gather up the resources and run back, gather up the resources and run back. And that just doesn't seem, in my mind, to make for good streaming content, unless I was going to be streaming for like 4 or 5 hours, where it's like, okay, you do the tedium on stream because you're going to be streaming for so long. However, I have already committed to doing a short stream with John because apparently the International Space Station is going to be visible to the naked eye around 8 p.m. local time. So I am going to stream to about 7:50, cut the stream, go stare up into the sky like an idiot. Hopefully the idiot part is, that's mean, that's rude. I would love to see the ISS with him. I have seen it with him before, but the last time that the ISS was visible, we just stood around looking up at the sky, and then it was so bright out that it was kind of hard to see it. And then on top of that, we're right under a sky highway, which basically just means that we're so close to multiple airports that planes are constantly flying above our area. So we just standing, and then we weren't in our own house either, so we're out here like outside of a business in our area because we went to go get some food, and we're standing out there just like, is that it, is that it, is that it? So we kind of did look like idiots, unfortunately. I'm willing to look like an idiot for him, like he's worth it to me, and it's also really cool to just see the ISS. But you know, this time I'm kind of like not trying to go anywhere. We could probably watch it. We could probably see it from our backyard or the front yard. So I might stream again after we stand outside, gawking up at the sky, pointing at lights and wondering if that light is the ISS. He has a ham radio, and I don't know, every time that the ISS is coming around, using the radio would be the most ideal way, because the more visible it is to us, like to the naked eye, the clearer the transmission is on the radio. But he never has it like around and prepared whenever we're doing these things. So, and he's busy building a model right now, so he won't take time to do that. But I probably will send him a text message. Maybe he could take a break from the model. If he takes a break from the model like 30 minutes before, actually I'll text him right now. He's building dinosaur. Is it a spacecraft or an aircraft? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I keep forgetting what it is. Because every time he says dinosaur, I think he's doing like a dinosaur, but it's not a dinosaur. It's dinosaur. I think it's a concept spacecraft. I think that's what it is. Should you get your radio for ISS listening as well? There we go. Because then at least it gives him the thought of it, and maybe he'll stop. You know, this kind of sucks. YouTube Music has been struggling. Maybe not struggling. Maybe it's just been forcing me to. Maybe it's been trying to force me to listen to different music. But it's got another thing coming for it, because I'm too old. I am too old for you to be out here trying to change my tastes in music. YouTube Music, I refuse. Now then, moving on. So, as I was filling orders, another one completed from the Moon Energy Corporation, but again, like I did last stream, I did not claim it, because let's claim it together. Base Core Amplifier, version 1. Alright, so now we can go ahead. Let's press B and figure out. Increases base core capacity by 20. Works for every base core when placed within its range. So this was the question that I posited last stream when I saw that this was one of the things that I was going to be able to unlock with the orders that I had. Does this give me an option where I don't have to upgrade the core yet? Because I don't want to upgrade the core until I unlock the automated defensive tower thing, which I get from, no, not from the robotics, from the military one. Here, defense tower. I don't want to upgrade until I have a defense tower, because if I upgrade anything before I have the defense tower, it's going to be hyper problematic. Why is it going to be hyper problematic? Because I'm not going to be at every base. I'm not even going to be at whatever that, even if it's the main base that I upgrade, I'm not going to be there consistently. And the turret that I got, that I've unlocked, like, I have to physically be there to use it. Like, it's better than nothing, but I also have to be present for it to work. And there's no guarantee that I'm going to be present whenever we get attacked. So I cannot upgrade any core until I have a defense tower, which I'm pretty sure I don't have to be there. Automatically aims and shoots at enemies. That's the thing I got really excited about. So I do have to, this is my aim. I am going to unlock this before I even think about upgrading. Now, we are slowly but surely changing topics. Not topics, but changing gears slightly. I really could use this core tour, because if I get this core tour, then I'll be able to upgrade. This is a little bit loud again, but I can't put it down, period, because then I won't hear the monsters. With this 30 core tour, I'm going to upgrade the rail system. Now, that's going to be tedious. From what I can tell, when you upgrade something and you want to replace it now to level 2, you're going to have to go one by one and get rid of the old ones and do the new ones. However, there are some game mechanics, like on Eden Crafter. On Eden Crafter, if you've leveled something up, let's say your conveyor belts that go from warehouse to warehouse, if you initially made them level 2, but then you finally unlock level 3, level 4, or level 5, you pick level 5, for example, and then you aim at the thing that you want to upgrade, and it'll upgrade for you, instead of you having to run around the entire planet and rebuild everything from scratch. I have no idea how this game's mechanics works. My ideal situation would be that I can just like point at a rail and it upgrades, similar to Eden Crafters. However, if it is a 1-by-1 situation, that is going to be something else that I do while I'm off stream, because that is something that would just be boring. I think that would just, watching me run around replacing tracks would probably be pretty boring, because I'm going to be bored doing it. So I can only imagine that y'all would be bored watching me. And even though it does appear that I always have something to talk about, because I can maintain monologue for 2, 3, 4 hours. It is exhausting. Like, even for me, like, I'll leave a stream and I'll be all talked out. Like, I could just be quiet. Which, actually, you know what? Streaming is a godsend for someone like me, because I do talk a lot. So having to maintain consistent streams of monologuing or conversation, if anybody is interacting with me from the chats, feel free to lurk, but also feel free to have a conversation with me, because I do love having a conversation. However, the great thing, the very useful thing about live streaming for someone like me who has way too many words to get through, to get out of my body in a day, is that this is really helpful for me to have interpersonal relationships in real life, because I can be quiet, because I have given you guys all of my words. So it's like a win-win situation. And honestly, I really do wish I was monetized, at least on well, I'm monetized on a couple other platforms, but monetized and actually making money off of the places where I am monetized, so that I could do this full time and then not worry about work. Because God, this would help my interpersonal relationships so much if I could just wake up every morning, you know, during the school year. I get up at like 5:45, so I could get up at 5:45, get John ready, get him to school, and then come back, give y'all all my words on, like, you know, early day stream, because my working out, not obviously, why do people say obviously when it's not something obvious? It's obvious to me, but not to y'all, because you're not in my head. However, it would be the most sensible thing, and sensible as well, to come back from dropping John off and just do early morning streams, like around 6:30, 6:45, you know, throw a good 4, 5, 6 hour stream down, and then I wouldn't have words left. So then my relationship with my family would be so much better, because I would have the capacity to listen more, because I would be all talked out. However, that's not where we're at right now, because we're not, I mean, I just hit the first level of things that I need to do on Kick. So as of right now, I am monetized on Kick and on Rumble, but going from monetization to I think I'm monetized on Facebook. I'm not 100% sure. But going from being monetized to actually getting paid, those are two separate things. So if I could, I've hit monetization. I wish I could hit monetization on Twitch. That's the next thing. And the hardest one to get monetized on is actually YouTube. And because I have to have so many view hours. I'm not too far numbers wise, because I'm like 947 subscribers on YouTube. I just have to get to 1,000, but I do have to have a lot of watch hours. So YouTube is probably unless I do something viral, which I doubt. I'm not a very viral kind of person. Although who knows? Outside of this environment, I am a very controversial person because I don't have a filter. Now, I filter what I say because I'm on stream and I don't want to get a strike. However, on the day-to-day, regular talking to my family and stuff and talking to my friends, I have a very limited, and Teddy knows this, I have a very limited friend group because I am not very PC. So I do filter. I do a really good job of filtering myself when I'm here. I do it all for the monetization. I don't do it all for the that sounds so wrong. It sounded better in my head. Saying I do it all for the monetization sounds like I would do anything to get monetized, but what I'm saying is I don't want to get strikes that would keep me from getting monetized. That is not the filtration that I mean. Y'all don't. I would be viral and monetized if I talked on stream the way that I talk at home, but it would be for a lot of negative reasons. Because again, we are not PC, and I can just say that when my brother started dating his girlfriend, there were a couple of moments where she just looked at us all like we were crazy, and I just looked and I was like, what, is it too soon? I mean, I don't think it's too soon. It's been like 10 years since that tragedy. Like, come on. And we're in the privacy of our own home. Like, we could be uncouth and make inappropriate jokes. And she was like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna be okay with that. I'm like, well, sorry. Well, you still love us, so it's okay. It's just one of those things where you're like, oh, I love this person, but they're a little, And we also have some dark humor too, like mixed in with the slightly uncouth. So it can get pretty. That's why John was so comfortable the other day with being like putting in the group chat, and it's the group chat that's like my brother, his girlfriend, John, and I, and that's why he felt so comfortable with putting in that I said, I can't wait to eat this corpse, which, out of context, that is what I said, because I was like, apparently, and I remembered it when he said it, I said, I can't wait to eat, and then a corpse was in the game, and I was like, ooh, a corpse. So kind of out of context, that is what I said. And nobody thought it was weird, and then we just run with it, like, you know, this isn't Japan where you can eat a corpse. Well, I mean, it has to be a corpse, because if you ate a living person, like, that's still illegal. But if you eat a dead person, because that's everything, no, oh god, it's just getting worse. Okay, in Japan there's a restaurant that has gotten governmental permission to sell delicacies and things that are exotic. Among the things that are on their menu is human. Now, the humans are allegedly voluntarily rendering their bodies to them after death. And then once the person dies and the body is given to the restaurant, then the restaurant pays whatever was the agreed amount of money to the family. It's a sort of life insurance. What the hell is wrong with us as humans? What? Not just the fact that those words came out of my mouth, but because they came out of my mouth to explain something that exists. Oh, humanity. We are so bored that that's a thing that exists. But besides that, see, at least it's not like I'm making things up. But we do joke about kind of dark things, because it is kind of dark. It feels very Dark Mirror if you really, really think about it. Something out of the Twilight Zone, like, yeah, no. What are you having for dinner? I think I'll have, I think I have human today. We've solved too many problems that humans have. So now we're like, I have nothing to do with my time and all this money. Let me eat. Today I'll have a rhinoceros, and then tomorrow I'll have human. Can you imagine you're on like their email list, and they're like, oh, we got a fresh human today. Would you like to reserve something? The tragedy of humanity, honestly. Now then, back to the game, because I've gone on a ridiculous tangent, but tangent might as well be my middle name. One of the many that we've discovered that I could have. Okay, I keep clicking on these because I'm trying to figure out what I can do without a lot of struggle, but there isn't really anything that I could do without a lot of struggle, because we go, wait, we need, it's in furnace? One of the things we need is synthetic silicon, because synthetic silicon would give us electronics, however, and also chemicals. However, all three of these things need a blueprint. And what does that mean? Well, that depends, Teddy. What part of the monologue did you walk in on? Was it about the eating of the humans, or did you get in while I was explaining why that is a real thing that happens in the world? Eating humans. Okay, so I was talking about how we have an uncouth and rather dark sense of humor that would be inappropriate, so I do actually filter myself a lot from how I am with friends and family in person to how I am on stream. And I was saying, like, I actually do censor myself pretty well because we are not PC over here. And I made reference to, that's why John felt so comfortable to put in the group chat that I allegedly said, I can't wait to eat another corpse. And technically, that is out of context how it could have sounded, because I was in the stream talking about something I can't wait to eat, and then I saw a corpse on the screen, and then I did my what has now become my usual reaction, ooh, a corpse. So out of context, the sentence did sound like, I can't wait to eat, ooh, a corpse. Okay, that is where all that happened. But then I went further and talked about how what is going on with humanity, because that is one of the state of being that we're at right now as people, that there is an actual restaurant and they got legitimate government sanctioning and permissions in Japan to go ahead and sell human. So then I went into the explanation of, like, you know, they were able to do this because they got permission from the government, and allegedly it's all like above board and legitimate how they do it and how they gain the corpses. So it's a type of life insurance that some people in that area are able to, like, participate in, for lack of a better word. And then I was just kind of like, what have we come to as humans where that is like a thing? Like, well, I can't afford to pay for life insurance, but I'll just sell my body to this restaurant. However, if you really think about it, you have to allegedly be in really good, healthy shape to be able to qualify to donate your body to this restaurant. So I guess when you really think about it, it's one way to make people live a healthier life while also guaranteeing that there's something for the family after they die if they can't afford to pay for life insurance. It doesn't make it sound any better. It still sounds terrible. But I mean, and then, you know, that's kind of just the state of being that we've reached as humans. Like, yeah, what do we do next? We've solved so many things. I can put in another survival Okay, so I need 3 recipes. 3 recipes. I keep calling them recipes. It's blueprints. That means I have to go find 3 human settlements. destroyed human settlements, which means I have to go take on these aliens by myself. I really wish I had someone to play with. And Jessmore said he could play with me tomorrow, but I don't want to wait until tomorrow to like progress any more of the game. My only other option, well actually no, I don't think I have another option. What was this? Chemicals, I need the thing for that. Electronics, I need the thing for that. Battery? What did I need for battery? Okay, and I think hardening agent and super magnet need a blueprint, but what was it? Battery? Battery needs electronics, and for electronics I need the blueprint. So anyway I look at it, I need the blueprint. Also, I'm probably hungry in the game.
Tasty.
I need to run around getting some resources. I also probably shouldn't go anywhere too far from a base because I spent so much time talking that I think Rupture isn't too far away from oh actually instead of zipping around I don't know why that was so hard. It's because I was talking about eating humans. Look at that. I'm so anti it that I can't even find words. I'm gonna grab a bunch of ingredients so then I can make actual food and not have to consume human. There's also some, just thinking about it, it's crazy, like, cause then there was this random moment where I was like, yeah, dead human, and I'm like, well, you know, cause like you can't eat them live because then that's just like cannibalism, and that's even worse. I was like, no, it's bad any way you think about it. I was like, whether you're eating a live human or a dead human, it sounds terrible. Like, any way you look at it, it is a cannibal, because you don't have it wouldn't have to be alive for it to be cannibalism. So I don't know why I said that. That's not, by definition, it is inaccurate. Where? Dang it. Where? Oh, there.
Changing mags.
I know, girl, I know. Is there any more? No? Okay. Oh, wait, no, there is more. Gotcha.
Easy, WP, GG.
So, yeah, running around, gathering resources. Teddy, can you tell me on your end how the lighting looks? Because today I moved the ring light to the top monitor. Because I noticed yesterday when I watched way too many times, when I rewatched the whole me realizing that I was looking topless. I rewatched it 2 days ago and yesterday. It was pretty funny because I figured out exactly what time it is, at what point in the stream it happens. And I am going to clip it because I found it that funny. It was like the exact moment where I'm like, I look over and I'm like, that looks a little weird. Looks a little off. There's a lot of corpses over here. What's this? Clever Robotics. Oh, that's the one that I already went to. I wonder what this is. Ow. Lighting is fine? Okay. Is it better than the last one? Because I feel like the last one I was like... I mean, I was looking white as a sheet. And don't get me wrong, I'm light-skinned, but not as white as I looked on that stream. And probably what I've been looking like without noticing on all my streams. Oh. Hold on. Jessmore told me about this. No, run, 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 run. Alright, so when you throw the grenade, it should open up enough to let you in, and then it's going to close back up because it, you know, it didn't incinerate. However, if you shoot that heart-looking thing, it'll open back up. Anything? Anything? Nothing. I did initially panic when I noticed that it closed, because I gave it a try. We didn't get to do it the other day, last stream, because, well, one, aside from me getting text messages, even as far as saying something is wrong with you, Jessmore got frozen, so I was like, well, you know, it's fine. You got frozen and I'm getting yelled at via text message anyway, so it's actually perfect timing. It was a bit of a godsend, I guess, that it got messed up on his end, because I don't want to hear the peanut gallery on my end. Who doesn't even get how these things work, like, I mean, I did mention it after the fact. Good where stuff. I was like, yeah, you know, I understand what you're saying. I had lost track of time, and I do apologize for that. However, it's not a situation where I could just see, oh, see? You see how it closed up? So if I just shoot this.
Reloading.
See? It starts removing. I'm going to shoot you with this. No, go back. Shoot you with this guy. Oh wait, how much does that give me right now? 25, and I needed how much? Actually, I think I should go back home. Because I got this. I wasn't expecting to get this. I was kind of like out here just trying to get ingredients for making food so that when I go on my next excursion to fight human, destroyed human settlements, then I'd be able to, actually have food, because right now I don't really have foods. Whee! Whee! You don't look naked today, so you're good. Well, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna wear skin-toned shirt. No, I probably will. I probably will, because I thought it was pretty funny, so I'll randomly just, like, I might wear that. I really like that shirt, actually, so I'll probably just, like, attach something to it. I don't think there's anything I could. I'd probably just buy that shirt in a different color, because I really like it. Even though I don't wear it, like, I literally bought it, and I was like, well, I can wear this on stream. And I told my mom about it, because it's basically a shirt that I can wear on when I'm streaming, because I don't like my, well, there we go. Rupture activity detected.
Finding a safe place.
I agree, girl. I agree. Okay, so not just because I don't like to have my skin out, kind of that, but also because I'm not of a weight where that would look good. To me, personally, as a heavier set woman, I'm not fishing for compliments. Like, I know I'm overweight for my height. I don't feel comfortable wearing midriff shirts outside of the home. However, I can on stream because, like, y'all just see the top half of me. Like, not even the top half, like, very limited amount. So that shirt specifically, I really liked it, and I really wanted to wear it because I really liked it. I wanted to wear it on stream because I can't wear it outside the house. not without an undershirt. And that's what my mom was saying. Like, when I mentioned that to her, she was like, oh, well, you should just put on an undershirt. I'm like, yeah, I could do that, but now I'm like, I want to get the shirt in another color so I can wear it on stream. And I guess maybe eventually, when I don't have as many rolls, technically I only have one. Well, I mean, when I go down from one roll to no rolls, I might wear it with an undershirt. I am losing weight again, so that's great. I'm just killing time here. Oh wait, do I have anything to give you? No, I don't. And I need to go, I want to go to the newer area. I'll put it up on the map. Yeah, girl. Alright, thank you. Not that area. This area. This area had a lot of the, those nettle looking things that I need for a bunch of the recipes. I think, hold on. I'll just look them up. These things. Prism herb. Because I want to get a bunch of these again, because I want to make calorie chews. I want to make chews for everything, because also the hydro, aqua bar, I am per plant, then glow cap. The glow cap, yeah, not that interested in it. So I need to get a bunch of those, but then I also need to run around and get a bunch of, like, everything else. Because the foods that I can make right now are pretty limited.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
And then I don't like things like this because it'll give me, like, some toxicity, so I'd rather have put these guys into something else. Knock you out. So I'll put it here, 'cause suddenly I'm asking for it back. So I need blueprints, and this would have been the perfect time to be somewhere where I could get blueprints, but I don't know where there are any, because I've already gotten everything out of here and here, and there are, like, corpses here, but I don't know that the corpses would have any blueprints, and I already cleared everything else out of here. So I literally would have to continue to explore either out here or probably, well, I can't explore down here because this is, like, radioactive. That's what this green is. All of this is radioactive. So all this with a little bit of green is radioactive. And my options would be to come look out here, or, I mean, there exists the mild chance that some of these, like, drones might have a recipe, but I don't know how likely that is. What is that question mark? It's in this direction, right? Alright, what is it that it wants me to see in this general oh, is it this? It might be this. Yep. So we can pretty much infer that question marks means this. Not bad. Hey, I didn't scroll that quickly. Wish there was more quartz, but I guess they had to make some resource scarce to make you have to choose things. I think I've gotten everything that was in here, right? Yeah, because to the left was the quartz, and then I got this. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like I'm good. I just want to make sure I don't leave anything behind. But it looks like I got everything, even though this is still glowing as if it was still there. Huh. Oh well. Alright, well. Alright, let's see. This is gonna be radio. What is that? Oh, Curiouser and Curiouser. Okay, we'll go explore there. We can go ahead and take the zip line, which will make it a little bit easier to get, yeah. And I'm pretty sure I've already triggered that satellite, and if I haven't, then this would be a good time to trigger it, but I'm pretty sure I did. I did trigger it. Yeah, you are activated. Was it down there? Yeah. Oh, okay. That's a lot of quartz. I think we definitely have enough to upgrade the rails right now without even going to, waiting to fulfill that order. But I really do wish there was more quartz. So Teddy, I mildly figured out what my computer's issue with Kick was. I got it to run on Chrome again. So I am on Kick. However, Kick Chat is not showing up on the Social Stream Ninja for some reason. So, ooh, Warbucks. So I gotta try to figure that one out. I don't know if it's an issue with the fact that it's I think I might be running more than like 5 updates behind on Social Stream Ninja because I always forget how to do it. And I have to watch the video all over again. Like, oh yeah, how do I do this again? Just because it's been so long. I'm taking a big risk. Putting myself in enemy territory.
Oh, nice.
I mean, all of this is enemy territory. What am I talking about? Just like unexplored enemy territory is a little bit scarier than just enemy territory. Regular enemy territory. Definitely not need to update. Yeah, I'm actually, yeah, like I said, I'm not even sure how far, like how long ago my last update was. They're gonna come up even though the planet hasn't restored, aren't they? It's fine.
Geoscanner initialized.
Let's figure out what area they're coming from. What direction are you little monstrosities coming from?
Reloading.
Oh no. I didn't realize I was that close to the... Geiger counter area. I don't know what they're shooting at, but fine, I'm glad you're not shooting at me. Why are there so many of them? Ugh. I'm gonna have to run away somewhere where I can heal myself. Why are there so many of them here? Oh, it's because these guys have different kind of stuff on them. Okay. Ah!
The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
I died. Obviously, we could tell I died. Oh, and I'm far from anywhere with, so either 900 and I lost all of my stuff. Like, that sucks. Didn't even occur to me. Well, it didn't occur to me that there was going to be such a large swarm. Do I have anything? Let's see, what do I have here? Nothing good. What are my limb options? Reduce heat, corrosion, and drain buildup rate by 20%. Increase all consumables, and I think this is the one I need for right now.
This will help.
It will, girl. It will. Because those monsters got me because I should... Little punks. Alright. Let me go facilitate some building materials for myself.
I think I can use this.
Yep, I know. That's why I'm getting it. Alright, let's go turn these into building materials. Oh god, I'm gonna need ammo. I don't think I have ammo for any of these weapons. It's fine. Guess I should make myself a base over there. That way, if I die again, I won't die, like, that tragically. Alright, what are my weapons? Well, actually, first, let me see what ammo I have. Oh, God, this sucks. I only have small.
I'm weathering.
Okay, girl, there's nothing I can do for you right now. Oh, yeah, those are all my corpse. Everything is at my corpse. Great, 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 great. Okay, here we go. I can help you now. Slightly.
Looks good. Necesito agua.
I don't like... I should take note of
Good
all the
stuff.
things that I think should be improved and then email the developers about this. I think that your new sleeve shouldn't be so low on health and stuff, because I mean, you know, there is the option of just always leaving some food and some.
Hungry.
I know, girl.
Hungry. I'm so hungry I feel sick.
Okay. I got other things I need to deal with right now, not just
Applying med tool.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit too... Everything is a little bit too low when you revive in the sleeve. Because, like, technically, the sleeve should be something that is, like, it's just been made, so it should have been in a type of cryogenic chamber that it shouldn't be starving, right? So it doesn't... I know it's a game, but it doesn't make physiological sense for you to be dying, like dying from thirst and hunger the moment you wake up. Like, I understand that they're not gonna refill everything. That's fine. I don't have an issue with it being like, oh, you need to hurry and get stuff. But not like you're so low on health, on food and water, that you're going to perish almost as soon as you respawn, right? That doesn't make sense. It feels like it's too much. That feels like something, the level at which you are low on food and water feels like hard mode, if this game had a hard mode. Alright. Alright. Oh, but the only... well, I guess there would be meteorites on the way, probably. It occurred to me that I could just, you know, since I have building material, I could go make a base not too far from where my body is. However, I don't have a core, so I need to go find a meteorite, get a core, and then I'll be able to do that. But I don't know. I need a meteorite that's in, but can I find one that's in an area that's not, you know, that's kind of guaranteed to be safe? Maybe not guaranteed, but, well, pretty much guaranteed is what I would prefer, actually, because I don't want to die again. I just built, but I think, I will slowly but surely, just because of the way that the game is right now, pre-full release. My lips are getting stuck together. This thing is, the lipstick is a little drying, so I do like the color and I like that it's staying power, but and it's relatively transfer proof. However, it's very drying. I would love to find a lip situation that would be staying but not drying. I know, it's a tall order. I think there's a couple that I want to try whenever I can afford to buy them. Okay, what I was gonna say when my lips were just like not cooperating with me is I think I'm going to slowly but surely, on every base that I have, set up a personal storage where I have food, water, and weapons.
Good
So
stuff.
that whenever, if something like this happens again, wherever I happen to respawn, regardless of where I have the spawn point set to, I'll be able to like not be at 0. So I need to find a meteor right now so that I can get a core, so that I can, there's no point in going back because they were swarming pretty hardcore, and I think the only real way for me to survive while playing solo is to have a base nearby that I can run and hide as necessary.
Looks good.
And I had never paid attention to it, but I thought that the meteors kind of just would respawn, but the fact that I'm having to go so far to find one, I'm starting to think that maybe they don't respawn. There's a finite amount of them, which kind of sucks. Because I need the meteor core things to be able to upgrade some stuff. YouTube music used to be so good at intuiting like music that I actually like, and now it's just been kind of sucking. Alright, we have a meteorite heart. So let's go home, make food, make water. I have a core, so I'll be able to go retrieve my corpse. Well, not my corpse, but retrieve what my corpse was holding. And then try to successfully deal with that satellite. Since I was not able to
Good stuff.
keep the swarm away, it didn't finish its situamentation. Despacito. Al oído. Estás conmigo. Alright. I guess I should follow what I said I'd do. Split, give me 1. Split, give me 2. So put those there, and then I guess I will keep everything else with me. I will eventually build more weapons, and I will start leaving some things.
That's just what I need.
No, it's not. Girl, what are you talking about? Crazy. I'll start, building weapons after I regain my corpse. This should be, well, just to be on the safe side, actually, because I'm gonna need to build a habitat and, oh, well, actually, since I have to make a habitat and an airlock, make sure I have as much as possible. Am I missing anything? No, I haven't missed anything. Alright. But I'm also home, and I've also fed myself and had... So I can just go ahead and get myself a little bit better prepared. Because what I just remake my weapons, because my corpse isn't going to have my weapons. Okay. Right. I'd almost forgotten. No, I did not almost. I did forget that. I just remembered in time to where it won't be hugely detrimental to me. Because my weapons won't be there, right? So, it's not like I'm going... The ammo should be there, but the weapons shouldn't be. So, I'm gonna go remake my weapons. And I think I need... glass. I should write the recipe down. The ammo, heavy duty ammo, I think is gonna... Ammos. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need glass. I should just go look at the recipe. Instead of, like, it'll be a waste of time. It'd be like, I think I need... And I could just go and find out what I actually need. Alright, let's see here. So, let's make tons of material. Okay, cool, got it. Then this ammo needs wolfram powder, and this is gonna need titanium rods. Oh, is it the weapon that needs it? I don't know, hold on. So I need titanium rods. And wolfram powder. Wolf powder. Gotta keep looking at the time. Actually, what am I doing? The age of technology. I'm out here constantly looking at the time, being stressed out, since I have to go look at ISS with John. And I said I'd stop the stream at 7:50. That means I have 39 minutes, right? That'd be 40. That'd be 50. Yep. 39 minutes. I should have it. I should actually have it. I should change it to 35. Because when it goes off, then I'll have 3 minutes to do my outro and shut it down. And oh, is it for making the weapon? Making the weapon. All right. Got both of my weapons back. Now this one, uplift dampener. I want to get an uplift dampener, and I think this one has one that's like a rear force dampener. Once I get those two, I think I'll be able to aim better. So I need rods and wolfram powder, which rods I think I can grab rods from here. Make my life easy. And then, no, that's wires. Wolfram powder is being produced over here, somewhere, right here. I'm storing it.
Let's see.
And then where else do I have rods? I know there's somewhere else where I have rods. I think there is somewhere else that I'm making rods, so that I need more rods. But I don't remember where to grab them from. Where else do I have rods? Well, I know I have rods up here. This is where they're coming from. But I have somewhere. That's fine. I'll just grab them from here. Oh, there aren't any stored. Okay. Interesting. Because they immediately go out to produce something else. It's okay. I should be able to just grab them from here. Oh gosh, they're instantly going out. What if I turn you off? Are they gonna stay? No, they're not staying. What if I turn this one off? They're still coming. Huh. Okay, so I guess I have to stop the final destination. Interesting. Where else are the rods going? Obviously, they're going to 3 places, right? 3 places. There's here.
Oh, yes.
Here. And where's that one going? Where is it going? Man, it is traveling far. Oh, here. Well, it's not like an immense amount, but it's an amount. And then here, no. And then from here, no. Okay. And then what do I have in my inventory? Is there anything that I'm willing to give up? I think I have enough building materials, right? How much building material? This takes just 1 core, and this takes 20. And this, so that's 30. So yeah, so I could just, I don't need any more, I don't need much more than that. So I could just put the helium somewhere else. Oh, I could also give you the rods. Who needed helium? What's you? Or, yep. Okay. I have food, I have water, I have ammo. I could get rid of this because I don't need that. Yeah. No, I should recycle it. Give myself some more building material. Alright, now. Check. I guess I should eat. This increases calorie and hydration limit by 30%, which is not really useful to me right now. Alright. I don't have a lot of heavy ammo. That's fine. Because I think I need precision a little bit more. Increase calorie and hydration limit by 30%. Okay. Then I guess we can go on and get our corpse back, which means we're over here. Death spot. Yep. So I think put a base up here. Off we go. I went with curly hair today because I deep conditioned my hair yesterday and I didn't want to go into straightening right away because that feels counterintuitive if you think about it. Like, adding heat damage after I just spent like 2 hours. That's one of the reasons why I didn't stream yesterday, because I actually left the deep conditioner on for like 2.5 hours, and my hair is got a lot of its natural curl back just from giving it a little bit of a boost.
Changing mags.
Alright. Oh yeah, because my extended mag... Wait, is my extended mag going to be gone? It's fine, I could just rebuild it on the new base.
Looks good.
Oh.
Good stuff.
Yep, that's the one. So I guess I'll make it like there. Alright. Where's my corpse? It's about down there. Yep, there's my corpse. These things are so ugly. A face not even a mother would love. Alright, let's zip line. Zip lines are great, man. Such a great invention. Grab all of my things.
Ah, gotcha.
Yep. And then I'll go back up to my base, hide, and go through my inventory. Figure out what I need and what I don't need. And then I'm gonna go and try to restore that satellite. Or maybe I should leave it for the next time, because I got 23 minutes on my countdown, so... Alright, let's see here. The light magazine. Okay, so I did lose, since I lost the whole weapon, I also lost the upgrades, which kind of sucks, but it's understandable, I guess. I have enough building materials where I could just make this a full-fledged base. I'll need an upstairs because it's about the only way to actually, I'll have enough room for everything. I think basic things down here I could do, I could put an analyzing station up at the top and the regeneration at the top. I'll do recipe station and I need a development station. I need basic printer. And then I think everything else can just go upstairs. With this, let's go ahead and already before anything else, upgrade. Oh, I get to research it. The next one I wanted, I do kind of like storage depot. Can store up to 1600. Ooh. Like that would be kind of awesome. But I don't have all the resources for that. What would I be able to unlock? So I could unlock the large habitat. How much bigger is it? This is the only one that I'm ready to do on that. I can't do this yet, and nothing here, and I could do a large personal storage, but I don't even think that's useful to waste any of my resources on. Yeah, so well, I guess I could do this if I have enough, but I don't currently have enough, so I'm not gonna put my stuff into anything. Recipe. Was there anything that I was finishing up on? No. The only thing I needed was I've upgraded the rails. Okay. Then upstairs, I'll go ahead and go up. I want windows. This is my viewing location for the Raptura. Although maybe I should just make a third floor for that, but so we'll do definitely the regen chamber should be here, and the lem. I think cooking should probably be downstairs. It's mildly inconvenient to have to go up every time I want to make food. But no, because if I die, I need, like, this does make sense actually, because if I die, I'm gonna be like, you have claimed a regeneration chamber. Alright, and then let's put some lockers here. Let's drop this off. That's a nice one to have whenever I'm able to upgrade. And I'll put one food down. Or two, I guess. Fine. Split. And got food, and I got water, and some ammo. And what's that sound? Am I being attacked? What is happening? Is my base being attacked right now?
Who's next?
How dare you? How dare you? where did that little thing come from? And there was only, I mean, I'm
Looks
glad
good.
there was only one,
Good
but
stuff.
where did it come from? Hmm. I know what that is. It's telling me to go check it out, but I already know what it is. It's one of those areas that's, radioactive thing.
That was close.
You know what? I ain't doing this. I'm not gonna, like, no. Just give me all my stuff and I'll head back to a base.
Ha.
Like, forget it. I'll come back here eventually, but for now, like, no. I ain't. Alright. 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 Alright, I got 13 minutes, and I did get my corpse back. I didn't figure out, I didn't turn that satellite on, which would have been rather useful because it, if I had that satellite, I'd be able to see what's in this area. But I guess it's not that important if you, because I can already see that there's like all this green, which means that that is not a useful area of the map to go explore. So from what we can see, there's green here, there's green here, here, here. So all this is radioactive. All this part of the map is radioactive, which means that I need to focus on like out here and out here, up here, and this area. So, okay. Which means that this line would take me all the way there, but let's go inside real quick, gather our thoughts, ideas, and directions, and look at our inventory. So I think I should leave these somewhere safe. So I think I am going to leave it, I feel like I should leave it at the main base, but it doesn't really matter.
Interesting. Useful information.
Okay.
Delicious.
So I do have some of these now, so I think there's a couple of recipes that I can work on. What was it? Calorie bar. Aqua bar. I would be just enough. Okay, so then I just have to harvest a bunch of hydro bulbs. A lot of hydro bulbs, but it's fine. I could do that. They're everywhere that there's water, so they are easy to deal with. Easier to deal with. Per plant. Put it there. I mean, sure, you could have it. Antidote fluid and glow cap. There's not much that I want to do with the glow cap right now. So this is increase item drop chance. Yeah, I wish I was here already. But I'm at level 14. That's gonna take a while. Is it? Ooh,
I'm
combat.
detecting increased Raptura activity.
Like already? Really? Has it
Prepare for a wave.
that quick? Okay. Is there anything here? Man, are there any of these things that... I think we've already established that everything that I need needs a blueprint. 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 What is this geothite ore? Oh, that's from a specific deposit. I don't think I've found that type of deposit yet. Also, this doesn't specify what things are. It's kind of just like by what they look. What is this? What is this? Oh, okay, so there's that. Okay, so wolfram stuff. This is whatchamacallit. This is not a titanium. Helium, even though I can't use that. This feels like some sort of sulfuric thing. And I mean, maybe in this area, out here somewhere. Where would I find that? I wonder if it is that sulfur looking stuff. But I could also come to this area and see what's happening here. 'Cause it gave me... It turned purple around here.
Head to safety immediately.
So I don't like this song. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
The planet is being incinerated.
Alright, Okay, I guess I could take advantage of this current situation. I do have the zip lines. I could take advantage of the current situation, run here. No, because it was still within the time frame that the monsters wouldn't have popped out of their habitats, of their, like, underground hiding, but they still showed up even though it was within the time that they hadn't, like, come out of hiding yet. So I think that even if I go to this geoscanner there and I trigger it, they're going to pop out again. So I don't want to deal with those. They're a little bit too dangerous and difficult to deal with, probably because it's spitting radioactive stuff at me. So I think I would know that I wanted to come in this area, and it was to get those, like, whatever they're called, the little bushy things. However, now I'm wondering if that's the best place to go for what I'm looking at, because it feels like this side of the map is a little bit, unless, what is this? I wonder, no, that looks like a calcium deposit.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Alright, let's see, my options are that zip line or that zip line. I'll go to this one. Forget it, I'll go to this one. Oh, there's this cat that my dad feeds, and it's just a stray cat. It needs a lot of, it would need some, like, veterinary attention. It looks like it needs a little bit of veterinary attention. It's a cute little tuxedo cat, you know, it's a little black and white, and it's got its little, like, here it almost looks like a little bow tie. It's super cute, but it loves hiding under my dad's car, and as of late it's also been enjoying hiding under my car. And John just sent me a picture. I haven't looked at it, but I saw it under my car yesterday, so I'm pretty sure it's, like, super cute. John just sent me a picture and he was like, the cat under our car. Like, yeah, super cute. Soup's cute. Alright, I actually want to set a zipline pole here. And then oh, this is going out of the wrong direction. Yeah. Alright. Music just turned off. Interesting. I didn't ask for all that, but sure. Alright, then from here that seems to be a resource that I need. Well, let's put, I actually wonder if it's better if the base is higher, or does it not matter? Probably doesn't matter. doesn't let me gather any of it. This way I can run away quickly if I need to. Ugh. It sounds gross. I don't know how exactly I'm supposed to gather that. And I'm guessing, I mean, this looks like a calcium deposit, so I don't think... I don't think it's that. Since I don't seem to have whatever it is that I need to... take my thing back. Guess from the Highlands. What's that? Oh. Oh, that's my alarm. Oh, and I'm out of resources. Okay. I am going to zip line my happy self back to a base. And we'll try again later. It is time for me to start wrapping up. And as it stands right now, and I did say this, so I am gonna try to actually stick to it, is that I should be... Your buildings have overheated. Yes, I understand that they are overheating. I do wonder why they were down there. Why did they have a base down there? So I'll go ahead and do my outro right now while we zip line back to the base. I'm gonna keep myself at the secondary base and, you know, save and quit the game from there. There's like a 40% chance that I'll be back for a second stream after we go and gawk at the sky and hopefully actually see the ISS. That's what we want to do, so hopefully it actually pans out for us. So thank you all so much for tuning in on all of the platforms, especially Kick, because I've been gone for a while and I'm glad to be back and have fixed that. Hopefully by the time I come back, either today streaming or tomorrow streaming, I will have fixed the chat so that the Kick chat does pop up on the live stream. I'm not 1000% sure if updating Social Stream Ninja is going to fix that, but that is my hope that it does. With that, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Do not forget to do all of the social media things, like, follow, subscribe for more, but especially turn on that notification bell, because we build it while we fly, and we fly by the seat of our pants like it's World War I, so we might not land. So the only way to know when we're going live is to have notifications turned on. And with that, y'all have a great day, night, morning, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are tuning in from, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.